When I first bought my cabin in the woods, I thought I was securing peace and quiet, away from the chaos of city life. The rustic retreat had been in disrepair for years, but I put in my time and money to restore it. It became my personal sanctuary. What I didn't expect was the entitled neighbor, known to everyone as Karen, who lived a few streets away and was deeply involved in the HOA from the moment she heard about my purchase. She made it her mission to stir up trouble. At first, Karen would walk past the property and make passive comments like, "This cabin would be perfect for my son." I laughed it off, thinking it was a joke. But soon, her tone changed. She began demanding that I hand it over because, according to her son deserved a place to relax more than I did. Naturally, I refused. After all, I had the deed, the receipts, and had put my own sweat into fixing it up. One night, things escalated beyond belief. Karen's son, emboldened by his mother, broke into my cabin while I wasn't home. He trashed the inside, broke furniture, and even attempted to change the locks as if it were suddenly his property. When I came back and saw the damage, I immediately called the police. Before they even arrived, Karen stormed up my driveway screaming that I had no right to call law enforcement because my son deserves that cabin. She was so loud that when the officers arrived, they had to physically separate her from me. The evidence was overwhelming. Security cameras I had installed showed her son forcing entry and vandalizing the cabin. Karen tried to spin the story, claiming I had invited him to stay, but the footage proved otherwise. Her son was arrested on the spot for breaking and entering, destruction of property, and attempted theft. The case went to court a few months later. Karen tried every tactic, even showing up in court yelling about her son's rights, but the judge had no patience for her theatrics. The damage to my property was severe, and the intent was clear. The verdict was swift. Her son was sentenced to 10 years behind bars. Karen's face went pale as the gavel struck. For me, the experience was both shocking and validating. I learned that entitlement doesn't hold up in front of the law. My cabin remained mine, and justice made it clear no amount of screaming could change the truth. Asterisk. For more interesting and heart-touching stories, hit the subscribe button now.